Or not. Oh god. Heyo, it's EveyXOGaming and welcome to another mod review. If you thought I would be more prepared this time, I'm not. So I'm just gonna guess and go because I sort of seen this mod in action before and I kind of forgot everything, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, so let's get started. Today I'm reviewing the vampirism mod for Minecraft 1.12.2. Last time I forgot to put the mod link in the description, so this time I'm going to remember to put that in the description this time for this mod. I'm too lazy to add it to the other one, so we're just gonna have to, just deal with not having the link for the other video. Yeah. Alright, so I'm in creative mode right now because I don't want to get killed. This is a vampire biome right here. It's really dark and gloomy. And right next to the vampire biome, there's actually a hunter camp right here. So these guys kill vampires. If a vampire kills them, if you turn into a vampire, then you can kill them for a human heart, I think. And you can use those to upgrade your vampire level so you can get awesome powers and stuff like that. Yeah. Alright, so with the vampirism mod, you can see that this is a vampire. Oh my god, that's a weird noise. Okay. And there are ghosts right here. If you hit one, they go invisible, which is very just inconvenient, and the sounds are horrible. And I think the vampires can only stay in the vampire biome when it's daytime, so they won't get burned. And these sheep and cows look really weird, and that's because they are vampire sheep and cows, because they've got the vampire virus or epidemic or flu or something. And over here is I don't know, a little vampire baby. A little vampire baby, and I think they protect this guy right here. Oh, he's scary. He's the vampire Byron, and this one's a level 4 one. You're supposed to hit them for, I think, blood bottles or whatever, so that's fun. If you kill a vampire, then you get these things, which are vampire fangs, and if you consume them, well, then you turn into a vampire. I'm not gonna go into survival mode right now because I'm right next to this. Oh Jesus, the sound. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do it right on top of the tree here. Alright, so I've gone into survival, and now I can eat these fangs. And you can see in the top right corner that I've got a little effect, which is called, how do you say it? I don't even know. Sanguinar vampirs? I don't know. Anyways, that's what it's called. And I think you have to wait a while before you turn into a vampire. And while we wait, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about the vampire mod. So I'm hopping back into creative mode so I don't die. You're going to need a special vampire structure, and it is called the Altar of Infusion. Now I think that it changes once you become stronger, but I don't really know, so we're just gonna go with the flow here. In order to give the structure some power, you're going to need some gold blocks or iron blocks or diamond blocks to give it power. So let's just find a little place that's safe. We'll probably camp out here, and we'll put our little structure thing down. So I think this is very much like an enchanting table. If you put these around, they will give you power. I'm just gonna put 4 pillars of 3 gold blocks down here, and I guess you can only do this when it's nighttime. I totally realized that I messed up. You actually need to put around altar pillars and then fill them with blocks of gold and add altar tips on the top to give this altar of inspiration some power. Alright, so if you see when I click the altar of infusion, 3 things appear. There's a slot for these things called blood bottles, and there's a spot for a human heart, and there's another spot for a vampire book. Now, every single time you level up, it'll be different. You'll need more things, different things, and it will tell you what to get. So we can't really do this now because we're not a vampire yet, and we won't have any things to level up if we're a vampire. When you're a vampire, you can't really go out in the sun as much. So a coffin does the opposite of what a bed does. It'll turn it to nighttime so that you as a vampire can go out and do all your funky vampire stuff. So in order to make that, you'll need 6 wood planks and 3 wool of your choice in the middle, and that'll make a coffin. Alright, so right now my screen's very rainbowy and blurry, and this is probably because I'm turning into a vampire now. So that's perfect. Okay, so does this only happen if you're in the sun? I hope not. Okay. Oh god. Yes, it does. So your screen blurs if you're in the sun too much, which is just great. Alright, so now let's just I'm so sorry guys. Okay, let's just place down a coffin and listen to the cool sound effect. That is awesome. Just hop right in, and it is not nighttime because I turned it off. Great. Alright, so now it is nighttime and we can perform the ritual. So, okay, so you cannot use this altar at this level. That's great. I love that. Alright, so now that I'm a vampire, you can see that my food bar has changed, and now I have more hearts and a purple number at the top of my bar. My food bar has now turned into a blood bar, which means I need to suck blood from animals such as this cow in order to get blood. But when it's full and I need blood bottles, which are right here, I can just have these glass bottles in my inventory, and then my keyboard is set up to V so I can suck the animal's blood. So this is what happens. You see this fang appear in the middle of your screen as your crosshair, and then you just click V and you kill the cow. And you can see I've got 2 more blood bottles, and I specifically, okay, I want to see if I can suck this zombie's blood. Yes, you can. Alright, so you can just kill angry mods. You can just kill angry mobs by sucking their blood. And in order to heal up, the same thing that you do with the food bar, you fill up your blood bar, and I've just turned that guy into a vampire cow. Sometimes that happens. Alright, so in order to use the altar, I think you need to put in some stuff. In order to level up from level 1 to 4, you'll need something different, an altar of inspiration. So in order to do this, you're going to need to fill up this thing with blood. So you can do it by right-clicking blood bottles into the altar, and I'm just going to fill that up really quick.
2 hours later.
Alright, so I have filled the altar of inspiration, and in order to use it, you're going to need to right click with an empty hand. So let's put this altar tip back into my inventory and click it, and all those sparks come out. And you can see that I have more hearts now that are added to my health. And in order to level up again, I'm going to need more blood to fill up the altar, which, you know, is half empty now. I'm actually going to level up to level 4 real quick and then show you guys what happens when you level up. To make it easier to store blood, you can get a blood container and then just take blood from it from shift right clicking it and placing it into the altar of infusion really quick, or inspiration, sorry. So now I am level 4 and I can finally use the altar of infusion. So let's just come here. Alright, so we need 5 human hearts, which will be obtained by killing hunters, but since I'm not in the mood to die today, I'm not going to be killing hunters. But as you know, that's the only thing they drop. They drop human blood. No. So it tells me that I need 5 human hearts. So let's put it in. And we need a vampire book, which you can put right there. And now I'm leveled up. As you can see, the red sparkles are there. And the sun has come up. Or not. Oh god. Okay, I didn't know that happened. Oh my gosh, why is everything so saturated? It's pretty, but it's kind of scary. So this is an after effect of after you level up with the altar of infusion. And you can use your skill points, I have 4 of them, to get these skills. So I'm going to use night vision. Every single one of them use skill points. Now I can turn into a bat, and from here I can pick sunscreen, which protects me from the sun. As you level up more as a vampire, the sun affects you more. And then after that is a vampire rage. And I think I'm going to be picking vampire rage because that just sounds really cool, really awesome. The strong saturation is gone, which is, whew, okay. Alright, so as you get your skills, you can click on the key assigned to your actions, and then you can move your mouse around and toggle any mode you want. So I'm just going to toggle bat mode, and as you can see, I'm a little bat. How cute is that? And when you're a bat, you can just fly around, you know, just fly around like you're in creative mode, but it's not. And as you can see, I only have 1.5 hearts, or 2 hearts. And you've seen how to level up as a vampire, and I'm just only going to show a little bit because I also want to get to the other part, which is being a hunter, which is just as fun as becoming Dracula. Alright, before we can be a hunter, we're going to have to be human first. So in order to turn back into a human, you can have this altar of cleansing right here. And you can see that you turn back into a normal human, you lose all your vampire levels, and you die. You click yes, and because I'm in creative, I don't die. But this is all the stuff for a vampire. There's a lot of other things, but it's time to introduce the hunters. In order to become a hunter, you're going to need an injection chair that you can comfortably sit in while you inject yourself with garlic. You ask, why would you inject yourself with garlic? That's just disgusting. When you inject yourself with garlic, you basically are preventing yourself from being able to turn into a vampire, which is what you'd want if you're becoming a vampire hunter. In order to do it, you take a syringe and you Jeez. And in order to do that, you need to make a garlic injection, which is with using garlic and a syringe. And a syringe is made with glass and a glass pane. You can grow garlic as a hunter as well, and you can probably find it in villages because it's a new plant added so that you can find it and use it, of course. So you just right-click the chair with the garlic injection, and the same thing happens to you. You get injected. Now I have a blue number on top of my bar. As a hunter, you're going to be able to make a garlic diffuser, which weakens vampires and gives them the effect of garlic. And you can make this, this is very expensive, by using 3 obsidian, 1 garlic diffuser core, 3 diamonds, and 2 wood planks. And the diffuser core is made by using the alchemical cauldron, which I'll show you a little bit, and putting garlic and white wool into it. Now, as a hunter, you also get very cool items. Vampires get super cool powers, and hunters get super cool weapons. So let's show you guys what those weapons look like. As a hunter, you're able to make these types of crossbows, a stake, and a hunter axe. So this is the enhanced crossbow, which, I mean, you pretty much get it. It just shoots arrows. I see a creeper there. I just killed it. Yay! Alright, and here's the enhanced double crossbow. So this is the enhanced crossbow. This is the enhanced double crossbow. I swear I just saw an arrow fly by. Okay, so you need a skill called double it in order to use the double crossbow. So I can't show you right now. This is just a crossbow, a normal crossbow. And this one just has a longer reload time. And the second thing is a stake. I believe you have to use the stake to kill vampires in order to level up. I'm sorry this is not such a good mod review. I mean, I'm not even prepared. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. If you're here looking for an actual mod review to tell you a lot about the mod, this is not the video. And this is a hunter axe, which, I mean, it's just a weapon. You use it to kill things. You just use it to kill things. It's just a cool weapon to use. As a beginner hunter, you're supposed to meet with a vampire hunter that's a special vampire hunter, and they'll give you tasks to complete, like kill 30 vampires, and you're supposed to do that with a stake in order to level up. You go to them, and then they level you up. I'm not gonna waste time trying to find that special vampire hunter because he actually might be, I think he's quite hard to find. So I'm not gonna try to find that. And as a vampire hunter, you also need all these little trinkets. So this is the alchemist's cauldron, which is what I told you guys about. So of course I haven't learned how to use it yet, duh, but you can use those to craft different things. Just like the diffuser core. And this is the blood potion table, which is, I haven't learned how to use it yet, but you use it to craft potions that you can use. And here is the weapon table that I haven't learned how to use yet either. You use these to craft the stuff like the crossbows and the hunter's axe. And lastly, you have the hunter's research table, and this is how you level up. This is like the altar of Infusion for the vampires, except for it's a hunter research table for the hunters. So this is all the stuff for a hunter. I think the crossbows and weapons are pretty cool. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, drop a like and hit that subscribe button below, as it really does help my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!